Kampala, Wadagea Market, near Makerere University.
You can release them on a passport bonds. This will be modernizing our administration of police.
Hello, I'm Anita Nderu, and these are the stories making headlines on Capital Online TV. ICC prosecutor Fatou Bensouda says she has not gathered enough evidence even after she was given more time to tighten her case. In a response filed in court on Friday, Bensouda says the prosecution is faced with the same predicament it faced in December last year when it sought an adjournment. Bensouda has told judges that the evidence she has is not sufficient to prove the alleged criminal responsibility against Kenya's president beyond reasonable doubt. Her application is in response to the judge's order for her to state preparedness in the trial, which is scheduled to start on October 7th. Machakos Senator Johnston Muthama and former Permanent Secretary Bitangi Demo have been charged over the controversial sale of Malili Ranch. They were arraigned in court on Friday alongside former Lands Commissioner Zablon Maber, National Police Service Commissioner Ronald Musengi, and 2 others. Demo, who was instrumental in the acquisition of land for the Konza City, faced a separate charge of flouting procurement regulations by failing to appoint a technical team to evaluate the tender. All the 6 accused persons have denied the main charge relating to the theft of 179 million shillings in the sale of the 5,000 acres of land to the government. They were arraigned at a parked court in Milimani, where Muthama was represented by 7 lawyers, including Siaya Senator James Orengo, who pleaded to the judge to grant them a cash bail not exceeding 500,000 shillings. Justice Doreen Mulekyo has granted them the cash bail of 1.5 million shillings each.
The court needs to strike a balance between the expectation of the Kenyan people that all persons, irrespective of their status in society, shall be treated equally, while at the same time ensuring that the accused persons are not unfairly treated on that account. It is for this reason that I'm of the view that the balance would be achieved in ordering each of the accused persons to deposit cash bail in the sum of Kenya shillings 1.5 million shillings each, while at the same time acceding to the request that they remain in court while their release is processed.
President Uhuru Kenyatta has on Friday assented into law the County Revenue Allocation Bill 2014, paving way for the National Treasury to release funds to the county governments. The Act provides for the equitable allocation of revenue raised by the national government for the 2014-2015 financial year among the 47 county governments. It facilitates the transfer of allocations made to the county governments from the Consolidated Fund to the respective county revenue funds. Speaker of Senate Ekwe Othuro submitted the bill to President Kenyatta in the presence of National Treasury Cabinet Secretary Henry Rotich and Senate Clerk Jeremiah Nyagenye. County governments were facing a major financial crisis before they were rescued after the Treasury disbursed some 29 billion shillings for August salaries.
Kazi njema. Pongezi Clerk. Asante. Well done, well done, well done.
The prosecution has now dropped charges against a Nakuru mechanic over the State House BMW that was recovered in Uganda after he agreed to be a witness in the case. His lawyer Cliff Ombete says police have dropped the 2 charges of handling a stolen motor vehicle and possession of a firearm. The charges were withdrawn after police realized that they recovered the BMW in Uganda and arrested some of the suspects following information provided to them by the mechanic, who was well known to him. Flying Squad boss Munganyale has told journalists that they are finalizing investigations against 4 suspects who will be arraigned in court on Monday over the theft of the BMW, which was recovered in Uganda. The limousine was recovered in the outskirts of Kampala on Wednesday after a joint operation involving Kenyan and Ugandan police officers.
The vehicle was recovered in Kampala. It was not in Tororo. It was not recovered in Tororo at all. It was in Kampala, Wadagea Market, near Makerere University. That's where the vehicle was abandoned. Because the Kenyans delivered the vehicle to the Ugandan counterparts. And then when we reached them, that's the time now we actually got to know that this was a syndicate operating between the border. And out of good negotiations, we managed to have the vehicle abandoned at Kampala.
You negotiated with who?
With the people concerned. With the people concerned. It was like a situation which we had to do that. We had no alternative. Kwa hivyo waliiba tu, wakiiba gari la kawaida ambalo wameliona usiku mahali na wakaona wanyang'anye. Sidhani kama walijua kwa pengine ni la polisi ama ni la serikali ama kitu kama hiyo. Sidhani kama walijua hivyo. Walijua baadaye pengine, baada nyinyi waandishi wa habari kuwaangazia maneno hayo.
Well, that's it for today. For more on these and other stories, log on to www.capitalfm.co.ke/TV. Have yourself a wonderful weekend.